Hello, this is Mark Serworka, the General Secretary of PCS, sending this video message to all PCS members, urging you to get involved in our national campaign aimed at defending your standard of living. Now, firstly, let me acknowledge on behalf of your union's National Executive Committee that we know that for many people, this past 18 months has been unprecedented. Many of you have suffered either from catching COVID, from getting long COVID, or from seeing loved ones desperately ill, or in some cases tragically losing their lives because of the global pandemic. And therefore the union has understood that for most people, our priority over the last 18 months is to keep people safe from the desperate attack that COVID represented to our health and safety. But now we need to turn our minds to your standard of living. The government recently had a budget in which it confirmed plans that, if not stopped, will see 2022 mean a record attack on your cost of living. After 11 years of pay freezes and below inflation pay rises, we desperately needed a pay rise anyway. But if you now consider that inflation is forecast to be 5% next year, possibly even higher, add to that the increase in your national insurance contributions that will see many of you pay more than £240 more each year. Also add that to the fact that on your pensions, you're overpaying 2% of your salary every single month for a pension that you're paying too much for. Combined, that means that unless we see a significant pay rise next year, probably in the region of 10%, your cost of living is set to go backwards. You deserve so much better than that. The work that you've done over the last 18 months has kept this country running during the most desperately difficult times. So now we need to campaign. We're talking to other public sector unions, representing nurses and teachers and lecturers and council workers, because they too face the same massive cuts in living standards that we face. And we're hoping to build a broad campaign across all unions to defend your cost of living and to ensure that you get decent pay rises and decent pensions. But in PCS, we have to ensure that we start that campaign now. So we're urging you to get involved. First of all, we're asking you to go on our website where you'll see a pensions calculator where you can put in your details and you'll work out exactly how much money you've already lost. For many members, that's already over £1,000 so far. We're urging you to do that, then use social media to get out in the public domain exactly what the government's policies means for you and your family. You'll also see on our website an e-action designed to ask you to email your MP to get your MP to lobby the Cabinet Minister responsible, Lord Agnew, to do the right thing about giving you back the money you've overpaid for your pensions and to secure decent pensions for the future. But this is just the start. Doing the pensions calculator and using social media and emailing your MP is the beginning of this campaign. We're urging you to all get involved, to look out for further communications for the union, because we have to make sure as we go into 2022 that we can build a campaign that stops the government in its tracks. Otherwise, you will have the biggest cut in your living standards in generations if the government gets its way. Let's not let them get away with it. Join the national campaign and let's get what you deserve: fair pay and a decent pension. Thanks very much.